All right, y'all see the screen right here, and then you see the title, and you're wondering like, how the fuck did I end up red on the day, seeing this right here? I'm honestly, dude. Well, first of all, I'm doing this trade recap pretty late. This trade recap, these trades were on Thursday, or on Wednesday, and I'm making this recap on Thursday. Um, I did not take these two, but I did take this loss right here, and then I took this break even right here, and then, after taking a loss and then getting a break even, I was like just gonna call it quits. So I didn't end up taking this trade. This was not even a data setup. I just looked very solid. Um, but yeah, even if I did take this trade, would have been a break even for me. So probably just would have pissed me off even more, bro. Not gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this recap. And today was chopped. Okay, today was so chopped. I'm gonna actually just show you a setup that happened real quick, or just show the price action. Dude, there's only one solid trade. It was a break even, but I did not take anything today. So luckily, I don't have to make two recaps. Just have to make this one. But we have a 3-minute inverse like right here, and then we tap this 5-minute, and then look at this, bro. Straight chop work. Literally, you can like trade patterns right here. Boom. Okay, we have a break right here. Enter on the retest. I'm just saying shit, bro. I don't know nothing about that type of strat, but alright, let's stop fucking around and get this recap done. Hold on. Alrighty. Oh, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. No, 2 days on Saturday. Hopefully, I don't get fucked up, bro, because that would suck. I would stay in the house for at least 2 weeks until it grows back, bro. I'm not even playing. I'll work out from home, bro. Alright. So, starting today off on the. Let me hide this. Actually, let's go to 6. What am I doing? Let's go to 6 a.m. Alright, so we can start on the 4-hour. Now. Let's hide these son of a bitches. Okay. So, after taking all-time highs, we have a massive death candle, inversing this gap. So leaning more bearish, okay, towards at least this low right here, or these lows right here, and then this looked like a great target for me. We were inside of a 4-hour, but this was like overnight. So I was looking for a retrace up until here, and deeper in this 4-hour before looking for shorts. Same thing here on ES, literally the exact same thing. Well, okay. We do have an SMT right there. Okay, that's something I would definitely keep in mind. I don't know if I remember. I really don't remember if I saw that or not. On the hourly, if we skip down to the 9 a.m. open, we have a very decent amount of low resistance liquidity built up right here, okay? Especially on ES right here, we have a set of equal lows right there on the hourly. And even just on the high time frame, we have these relatively equal lows. Not too relative, to be honest, but this just looks sexy right here. So I'm automatically leaning more towards shorts. That just looks nicer in my opinion. Can't really go off anything from the hourly because we are in a 4-hour, but we haven't really shown much of respect out of that. And then if you look on the hourly imbalances, we inverse this gap, then we inverse this gap, and then we inverse this gap. So we're just boom, chopping up. So not really much to go off on the hourly. And on the 15-minute, one thing that I really like were these London highs up here. I wanted us to come up further into that this imbalance, taking this London high, tapping into this 15-minute. This would also be like an order block right there from previous day Asia session and London session. So automatically I was looking for us to push back up and then look for shorts from here to target this low resistance. And honestly wasn't really looking for longs all that much. I've already been proven otherwise that we could be bearish off that massive 4-hour inverse. So I'm leaning like bearish on this day. So gonna get in the market open. Whoa. Whoops. The wrong thing. Okay, so right when market opens, we have liquidity here. Let me reveal the drawings. So we have London highs, we have this 15-minute, we have this 1 hour and 4 hour order block. Right there, the 4 hour, and then here's the 1 hour. Right there. And then we had like this 5-minute above. We also aligned with equilibrium, and OTE was above here, but we did not tap that by the time we took the short. But everything, you know, played how we wanted. We run up for market open. Tap this 15-minute. At this point, I am honestly, I would be open to take shorts here. It just looks really dangerous. You know, I might take like a 3-minute if we get it. That was the highest time for inversion at the time. Luckily, we made a 5-minute. Well, you'll see whenever I gotta play this a little bit more. Okay, so right here. Okay, we created a 5-minute right there, unmitigated. At this point in time, we have an SMT with ES on the 1-minute time frame. Boom, boom, and then you see, boom, boom. Okay, so we have a low time frame SMT. We take out great levels. We tap EQ the range. We do edge true day open. Well, not really edge it, but we just fall short of it, which is something that would have made me 100% trust this short right here. Okay. The 1-minute inverse was the highest time frame, so we took that. Break even at this 5-minute, and yeah, stops at the high. Looking to at least get this low right here, but ultimately, these are all the draws on liquidity that I'm expecting to get hit. Okay. Yeah, so that's that for this. Honestly, whenever I did take this trade, I kind of felt skeptical about it. Like, I can't point out what made it look wrong. I mean, maybe it's just my market experience that I have. I just don't notice it. But like, just seeing how this is formed, right? Like, we have a massive push up, a pullback, and then we push back up higher, and then a pullback. Yes, we did get a clean inverse, but something in my gut was just telling me that this does not look good, and I have a feeling that we aren't going to tap this 5-minute. Once we came here, okay, at this candle, like I had a feeling we would run straight up to stop loss, and then we didn't, and so I was like, okay, we can at least tap the 5-minute, but I don't feel confident in TP, so I'll just take the break even. Like, I was already kind of accepting it. Just, I don't know. I really wish I could tell you, but I truly do not know why. I had a feeling this would not hit, but yeah, we edged that 5-minute, and then we run up towards stop loss. Boom. It just looked like a pattern trade, like a shitty pattern trade. If you look at it, like, it just looked like a shitty pattern trade. I don't know how to describe it. Like, we're just making higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but anyway, skip up, we chop up, not really looking for anything. At this point in time, we inverse this 15-minute right there, and we are in OTE, not really looking for shorts at this point in time. Liquidity. So okay, 10 a.m. When 10 a.m. Let's see, are we at 10 a.m. right now? Okay, 2 minutes. We'll just go right here. So when the 10 a.m. candle opens, that's when the 6 a.m. candle closes, and we inverse this 4 hour, and therefore this is the time where my bias flip back to bullish, and I'm like, okay, we took a loss on this this data setup right here. We obviously are, you know, inverse this gap. We're not respecting it, so we also had that high time from SMT, as I showed from earlier. So obviously we're gonna be bullish. Like, if you're still looking for shorts at this point in time, you're just brain dead. Like, I'm not even gonna apologize, because that's seriously the case. Yes, ES did not inverse this, but at the same time, ES is the one that had the SMT, as you can tell. We swept this low right there, and NQ did not. We ran up, so of course NQ is gonna be a stronger pair. We also have the higher time frame SMT right there. So yeah, it's gonna be stronger. The 1 hour candle also inversed as well for 10 a.m. open. So bias is definitely gonna be bullish. We'll look for a 5 or a 15-minute pullback. Boom, we have a 15-minute right there, a 5-minute right there. So now we just wait for the pullback. Boom, we got it. Perfect inverse right there on the 1 minute. We have 2 inverses right there, but I think we took a 2. Yeah, let's see if we didn't have anything else higher. Yeah, so we took the 2 minute right there. Stops at the slow. Break even. Honestly, I went break even. Luckily, would have taken 2 losses. I went break even at this high. And this was just an extra. Why is my magnet gone? And this was just an extra confirmation break even. Like if we run up and tap this, like if we hit break even after hitting this, like I still have, you know, conviction that we could go higher. But if we hit break even up here and then come back down to break even, it's most definitely gonna be a loss. So yeah, I kind of have 2 break even points. And we hit the break even and then boom. That shit happens. And honestly, after seeing this candle, I was sick to my stomach. I was like, there's no fucking way we run up to all-time highs after this shit happens. And then luckily this trade loses because I would have been pretty pissed off if we won that trade after. And then at this point in time, I saw this happen, but like it's 4 minutes until kill zone ends. Honestly, this is like, I don't know. I mean, if you think about it, we already came back from a pretty shitty loss. Like it wasn't bad. I stuck to my rules, but it was not the best trade. Let's be honest. And if we look back at why this wasn't the best trade, well, in the higher time frame, we have that SMT. We could have at least gone break even when ES took that low instead of waiting for this 5 minute, because you know that just would have been more of a smarter play. As you can see right there, we take that low perfectly. You know, definitely should have gone break even, especially seeing how this candle closed, or just seeing this candle flip right there. And then also the main thing is during London session we took out Asia, making an SMT right there because we did not take out Asia or London, or London did not take out Asia. So there's an SMT, therefore this low was protected. So I don't know why I was trading towards that. Pretty dumb in my opinion. Definitely could have avoided that and waited for a higher probability. I could have at least waited for like a 5 minute inverse instead of trying to take the earliest entry. I could have definitely waited for more confirmation. So that was really just my bad. Definitely could have been avoided right there. And then this trade, we tap into a 15 minute and a 5 minute. We have an SMT right there. And we have a 2 minute inverse right there. Stops at the low. Did not take this, but this did honestly would have been break even for me because we have a 2 minute gap right there. Great break even point, especially after seeing how this trade played out. You definitely want to go break even. You don't want to, you know. But after we hit break even, we just run up. And then at this point in time, we had another entry. This was like 20 minutes after kill zone. Yeah, like 15 minutes after kill zone. Tap into that 5 minute. And then we got a 1 minute entry right there. And we long the fuck all the way to all-time highs. That was pretty much the main TP. The only reason I have this high marked is because, you know, we might edge all-time highs, and we also have a 15-minute rejection wick. And this aligns perfectly with the CE of that 15-minute rejection wick. So yeah, those 2 targets were the main ideal targets after we took that loss. And then we had just, you know, got unfortunate price action. I mean, it's still good price action. It's just this trade just happened to be a break even. If I didn't take this loss prior to this break even, I probably, like, I really don't know because obviously it didn't happen, but I have pretty strong conviction that I would have taken this trade right here. Well, even if I did, I would have got break even. I keep forgetting that, but yeah, that's the trade recap for the day. Yeah, today's Thursday. We did not take any trades, which is the first day this week we actually haven't taken a trade. Every single day we've taken a trade so far. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully we can end the week off pretty good because this week is just a break-even week. Took a break-even on Monday, a win on Tuesday, and then a loss on Wednesday, and nothing on Thursday. So we'll see how we end off the week. Could be a break-even, could be a winning week, or worst case scenario, it could be a losing week. But we'll see. I'm gonna dip now because I need to take a shit and I have to shower. Gotta do a lot of stuff. So yeah, peace.